那什么复活节的还过不？
过复活节。
哦。
年年都过复活节
啊，那春节也过呗？
春节也过，俄罗斯节也过，春节也过。
哦。
圣诞节老人在的话也过，我们这是稀里糊涂。
就等于说到你们这一代已经是
就不是那么正规了都。
哦。
也过。
啊。Shiwei, this word is a Mongolic word, and it is the name of a tribe that used to live here. It's a nomadic tribe, which is very closely related to Khitan tribe. But today, this village is made into a Russian town with lots of Russian-style buildings that features Russian character. And this is a port, but it's only a port for goods, so tourists can't visit Russia from here. Shiwei is located along the Uraguna River, a shallow winding river, the natural border between Inner Mongolia and Russian Far East. The cultural shift started in the 20th century. The influx of Russian settlers significantly shaped local culture. Today, Shiwei has lots of colorful onion dome, wooden houses, Russian bakeries, and restaurants. My friends are still sleeping, so I woke up a bit earlier to walk around. And when I was on a scooter, I saw some small village over there, and I thought maybe I can visit it. But then I realized it's actually in Russia. So there, those small village, there is a winding shallow river called Uraguna, which is the border of China and Russia. And it's also the origin of Amur River of Heilongjiang. There are some fences, so I cannot even get close. But Shiwei, this place, is also the place where the forest, Daxianling, ends, so to the west. The grassland starts. It's also the place where I began to have this Mongolic feeling. So look at the horses, the grassland, and over there, Mengtu Shiwei, and there are two Mongolian script, an ancient script that they are still using. So I heard the Mongolians in Mongolia, not in Inner Mongolia, they are using Russian alphabets instead of the Mongolian script. But in Inner Mongolia, in China, the Mongolians are still using the ancient writing. 你早上吃啥了？你们？还没吃啊。哦，还没吃呀。我俩本来是那个什么，找找他有没有修车的，我还紧紧链条。Ah, now we are leaving again. Today we'll be riding towards firstly Enhe. It's a Russian village, and then along the borderline to a village called Heishantouzhen. I thought we need to pay a toll, but we don't have to. hills dip gently into vast expanse of wetlands. Then we reached Enhe, a village with distinct Russian style. Those wooden houses have bright colors and sloped roofs. We stopped at a grocery store with a sign that says Motorbike Club. My friends wanted to have their motorbikes fixed. One of the chain of the scooter is very loose, so now we stopped at Enhe village to fix it.
起身架啊！哦，你这叫起身架，对啊，一般都有放梯子的。顶的是前面起来了，对吧？不，
是不是因为后面你们装的？
当中这底下我给你拿个螺母，你把它点上，点上这个螺母不掉，然后你把工字片。
Our repairman looks exotic. He is tall, has a sharp nose, and light brown eyes. He fixed our issues and didn't even want it to take our money. He said he's also a motorbike enthusiast. After that, we looked for a place for horse riding. We asked around, and there is a red carriage on the road. We asked the driver, and he took us to the horse farm.对，骑马，
不害怕。
他们俩不害怕，我有点害怕。
慢慢的骑。
对。
都背。
啊，你耳朵背。你是俄罗斯族吗？
对。
俄罗斯族的。
87的。
87了。那你还会说俄语吗？
会。
还有多少人会说俄语？
没几个。也
没几个了。你的爸爸妈妈是俄罗斯人还是？
我爸妈妈。
妈妈是，然后爸爸是中国人。
哎，你们坐马车
啊？过来骑马哈。
对。
那骑摩托多好啊，还骑马。
What a beautiful creature! And this horse is so mild. Hello, my friend. 发型很好看，你们给他的新发型。 长得好看了。It's a good dog. 来，给你看看。哎呀，不要抢我的镜头呀！口水。Yesterday I stayed in this room and it cost only 80 yuan per night. Now it's not a high season, so it's relatively cheaper. And what's interesting is that it's a typical Russian house. You don't see this very often in northeastern China because the entire house is built with wood. Maybe it's pine tree, maybe it's birch tree, but it's a very good material that keeps a house warm. And my two other friends bought a dog. Sandy! Sandy! Woo! 哎呀，哎呀 Do you also want to see the house? This is the older one, and that's how they put all the woods together. And they even fill the space in between the wood with moss to keep it warm in winter. 好吃不？I also love dogs. I just don't have space for one. Sandy, 过来，过来，过来！喂！啊，走，走，走，过来，追！ Enhe's Russian character is largely due to the considerable historical and geopolitical interaction with Russia, particularly during the Soviet era. The ethnic Russians here are of mixed Russian and Chinese ancestry. Despite the fusion of cultures, Russian customs remain a prominent feature in daily life. Many families know how to make the Russian bread, chleb. Many residents have a somewhat exotic appearance, with some having curly hair and others having lighter colored eyes. In the past, Enhe was primarily focused on animal husbandry, but with urbanization, young people have moved to big cities for work. Yet, its Russian charm has helped the local tourism begin to develop. The restaurants and guest houses here also have Russian names, such as Alina, Igor, Bavi, and Veronica. 你好，请问还有面包吗？嗯，好的。要我帮忙吗？
不用，
不用了。
我拿拐杖就行。
嗯。
走得慢就是。
啊。
今天昨天回发卡了，要不我不用我管。
啊。
走回家看。
哇，这就是你们做面包的地方，做列巴的地方。
对。
嗯。多少钱呀、这个？
有10块的，12的。
哦。我
这个是10块的，可能那个是我那个果酱的。
果酱的是吧？
嗯。
行，我一种拿一个呗。
一个拿一个。
这个是有果酱的。我趁我在路上给吃。
扫过去的。要一个这样的，要不这样的哈。对。
这叫列巴。
这列巴。
俄语的列巴是面包的意思不？
这列巴就是面包，是俄罗斯面包，俄罗斯列巴。列巴就是俄语。
行，太好了。那个，我想问问哈，像这边一个村里面，俄罗斯有多少人呀？以前 俄罗斯族？
以前2000多人，
嗯，
现在没那么多了。
哦，
老人啥，没有了，剩不多，现在都是4代人、5代人了。
啊，就是4、5代传下来了已经。
对。
以前这边的是俄罗斯从河那边过来的。
从家有我奶奶，我母亲的父母是那么过来的。我母亲像我们都是从这边生人。
啊。
奶奶、爷爷和姥爷都汉人。
哦，爷爷姥爷汉，就等于说和这边汉族。
我孙子他这一辈儿你看不出来，像汉人一样。
啊，都已经4、5辈了哈。
这是4、5辈的，我都3辈人了。
啊。
我儿子你看4辈人，
啊。
孙子都5辈人了，看不出来。你不要看跟汉人一样。
对，就慢慢后面就少了。
对，后面就少了。像老人像我们，你不大会那个父母的那一代，他们说俄语说的就好。
There is a crispy surface on this bread, and I think it's a mixture of cream and butter, and the whole bread is so soft and smells very creamy and milky, and it tastes a bit like brioche.
你发现我们发还有4、5次呢，有个头一次得发2个多小时，第二次完了搁土豆，里边没有土豆不好吃。
啊，这里边还有土豆呀！
里边是土豆是保鲜的。
啊。
里头有土豆。
啊，原来是这样做的。
米这里头就是，把那土豆烀熟了，做成类似泥酱，搁里头。
土豆，然后啤酒花，这个一般的面包都没有哈。
有的他人家现在都省事儿了，搁酵母泡打粉做的。
啊。
那样是不是人不挨累呀？
对。但
这个不行，这个你就必须发酵好了以后，好几道手续，所以撕列巴这5道手续才能成功。
哇。
才能做成。
啊。那除了那个土豆还有啥呗？
土豆的，那白糖、鸡蛋、奶油，这4、5道手续。
哇，真的是很复杂。
啥？要不是现在一般的，为了卖钱和去换一下。这是果酱的。
里面的果酱有啥呀？
就是蓝莓。蓝莓的。他们现在这次没啥玩意儿没有了，卖差不多了都。
就是现在就是你老公住这边。
对，我还有我老儿子在马场。
牵马。哎，说不定我昨天还见过他呢。
我儿子长得白，圆脸盘胖。你可能看着你不认识。
有可能。昨天还去马场了。转了转。
对，他们好几个马场，好几个那啥呀。
对。
好几个组。
这边以前都养马吗？
都养马。养马、养牛、养羊。
养马干嘛呀？这马也不能那个。
养马这个为了这啥呀？打那个啥呀？打骑呀，撵牛啊是。自家发展马，有时候卖马。
对。
马群好几个大马群呢。这个属于农牧业，种地完了牧业，主要是牧业。农业。这我大儿子正在农牧场上班，生产队上班。我们都是生产队退休的，我们农牧场退休。就这边以前就是农牧业，就是大的。农牧业对，主要是农牧业。种地完了养牧业。
夏天这边也漂亮，我看别人发照片。夏天
好。夏天漂亮，这个空气可新鲜了。
其实现在也漂亮，我觉得。
现在也漂亮。
但是估计过几天就冷了。
过了天冷了。最冷的时候达到50度呢，就几天。
那这房子能撑住吗？
里头都是磨泥的，我们这香板的。里头是香板的。香板。对。那冷不冷？不冷啊。20多度，烧火。有火墙，有炉子。烧煤，烧柴火。我看了哈，你看它这个老房子，就以前树毛，压树毛的，为了就不透风嘛。就那个缝给它堵住了。里头还抹一层泥呢，抹2层，抹泥抹完了有香的板儿这个。这等于说也是那个俄罗斯的那个老房子那种。对，就是老样子，还是就是。对。因为像东北其他地方我没见过这样。我们家老头盖那个木克楞，他是木克楞传承人。
就是他就专门会造这个的。
对。
哇，
这嘎一般都会。
哦。
老人都会。
哦。然后这窗户呀，上面这些花纹呀啥的，也都是以前就是那个做法。
都做法都是以前的做法。
哇。
老样子。
确实，我在其他地方没见过。你像汉族一般就是砖瓦、砖头的。
不行，这个砖瓦房，冬天冻害的冻太冷，上起下落吧，那都掰开了，不行，砖房不行的。
这边以前村子里面没教堂吗？
原来这个就是这个石头的，
就以前教堂。
对。
以前大家还做礼拜哦。
哎呀，老人是少了就没有了。
没有了是吧？
没有了，对。
那什么复活节的还过不？
过复活节。
哦。
年年都过复活节。
啊，等于说还是很隆重的。
还行。
那春节也过呗？
春节也过，俄罗斯节也过，春节也过。
哦，那还挺好玩的。圣诞节还过不？
圣诞节老人在的话也过，我们这是稀里糊涂的。
就等于说到你们这一代已经是
就不是那么正规了都。也过，也吃顿饭吧，亲戚朋友。
对。
完事儿了。
对，还挺有意思的这边。
有意思的。
哎呀，你们家。这窗户擦的老亮了。
就苍蝇粑粑了，我就擦没事儿。
这是你们的厨房是吧？
对，就下去等你做点饭下去。
啊。那我走了，谢谢你了。
不玩一会儿了？
对。拜拜。
拜拜。
拜拜。
拜拜。过来玩吧。
好。那个俄语咋说？巴嘎巴嘎。
大西大念，再见。
对。咋说来着？
大西大念。
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 对。
好，再见。
再见。
再见。和伊戈尔原味列巴，原味面包。We have the best bread。好的，我现在知道了，我这电话我都记下了。好的。So if you ever want it, you can call this number. They have the best bread and the best biryani. 行，可以。等我下次要的话，我就打电话给你订。This used to be an old church, but now it's a municipality, and since it's part of Inner Mongolia, things are also marked also in Mongolic script. And this is the old church, and it's built completely with wood, but now it's locked and nobody's using it. And now more people are moving to big cities, so Enhe, this town, is only active during summer, and in winter very few people still live here. 对，还没来，走。Back to the hostel, the other two bought the cute puppy and wanted to bring it back home. They were in a hurry to get home, so we said our goodbye here. 对。So today we will go our separate ways. I will go to Heilongjiang, whereas they will go further because they are in a hurry to go back to Gansu. That's a friendship of motorbikers. We met on the way, we spent some time together, and now we say goodbye. Bye bye. 好好的啊。
饿不着。但是回去还得找工作。
我掉不下去，你就掉不下去。害怕吧他？
有点害怕，主要声音小，走着怕吵。拜拜了。
拜拜。
一路顺利哈。拜拜。
拜拜。
After leaving Enhe, I went west, and again arrived at the border, where the Argun River meanders through the golden wetland. The autumn landscape is like an oil painting of Leviathan, imbued with warm and tranquil energy. What I can see with my eyes is 100 times more beautiful than what you can see from the camera here. This is the most beautiful borderline I've ever seen. It's forbidden to drone in here, but I think I can use the lens. I hold it like this and use it as a camera.谢谢了。没事，你再走，这还有个坡呢。好。启动，1、2、3。等会儿，我有点害怕骑这个车。行吧。你是不是？啊，好。哎呀，太好了，谢谢你们。没事。啊。谢谢了。I surged forward, leaving the traffic trailing behind, plunging into the sunset, chasing it, freely and widely. I want to tell everyone to ride this stretch of Sino-Russian border along the autumn sunset, so that to see the whole world turns warm golden, to smell the returning flocks and the dust, and feel the cold air of the moon. This is my today's room. It costs 80 yuan per night. So I've reached Heilongjiang finally, but it seems that this place is pretty boring. But well, I think you never know what's lie ahead of you. So yeah, that's all for my today's video. I hope you enjoy watching it, and I've just ordered a bowl of noodles. I'm going to enjoy my dinner very soon. So thanks for watching and good night.